A good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Walk the DogCast with Matthew Mullins, episode 20. Hey, you know what
Let's
we,
ride.
we are really good at doing?
What are we good at
Saying
doing?
we're going to do things we don't do.
Oh, well, dadgum, bro. We've done 20 weeks of this. What are you talking about?
We still have not done the cherry Pepsi root beer.
Okay, well, bro, that is true. We have forgotten.
Yeah.
We
Like,
have forgotten. That's on me. I don't have the deets. I don't have the goods today. Do you have the goods?
no. So whenever we do it, I just got to go to the store and get them.
All right. Well, I've got today. I'm sure you've had Clear America's carbonated water.
I have.
Delicioso.
They're too sweet for me. I
They are
like
sweet.
I like like the ones that just have like a hint of fruit flavor. So like I really like the lime and lemon ones that are like mostly carbonated water with just a hint of citrus.
Yeah, my boss drinks those kind. Y'all are freaks of nature, though. Fit. You could afford to have a Dr. Pepper. You're the people that need to be drinking Dr. Pepper. So that's all I'm saying.
I don't agree with any of those statements, but
That's fair. You ready for me to go with the sponsorship?
yeah.
Today's episode is
Whole
sponsored by
episode?
today's whole
Oh my
episode.
gosh, that sponsorship check, did it clear?
It cleared, guys. Is
Oh.
sponsored by one of the biggest and coolest, newest G2 upcomers, which there's a ton of new ones. But this guy came in and did what a lot of us do. He found that colorway that when your eyes are closed, it makes your wiener do that. You know what I mean? When someone says it. So if I say Pack Storm 3 times, it's considered playing with myself. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just constant.
Yeah, what's
Anyway,
that song?
what now?
Shake it once,
Yeah,
shake
yeah.
it
If you
twice.
shake it more than twice, that's what I'm saying. Pack storm, pack storm, pack storm. You don't even want to know what just happened underneath this computer. Anyway, Connor, Kanban,
Hmm.
found the Weapon X,
Yes.
fell in love. My homie is looking for the wolf.
The
Weapon
wolf.
X, the
Oh
wolf.
man, that's a tough one because I don't know that there's very many, and that's so old. And what happens with those old yo-yos is they
They
kind of just
disappear.
disappear into the ether. Like people stop throwing them or they are in forever collections.
Yeah, really, they do disappear. So good luck to you. I think you're gonna find one eventually. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, so that takes us into our top five, even though he's sponsoring the whole episode. That's one
Oh, I forgot
expensive
about that.
Weapon
I
X.
forgot about
Well,
that. Yeah, my bad.
the blind five today. We have sporting events.
Okay.
Blind five. Sporting
All right.
events. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
Masters.
All right. Well, I mean, it would probably be hot. Do they let you smoke out there? Like if I wanted to hit an electronic cigarette?
I don't know about the electronic kind. They're probably old school and you have to have the real deal.
Got you. I'm gonna go.
There's
Sorry, I'm gonna
there
go
is no
three.
phone at the Masters.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go three.
$1.50 pimento cheese.
That's really why I'm putting it at three because I want to smash the food.
Just enjoying the greatness of golf, just sitting there pure, nothing else.
I
You're there
would
cheering.
I would love that. I would love to watch a dude whack a ball, 400 yards. That sounds like a lot of fun to me for real. So I
All
would
right, so
really
number
have
three
a
for the
good
Masters,
time.
no?
I'm going number three, Masters. I mean,
Okay.
it would be fun, but I have other sports that I enjoy more.
Super Bowl.
One.
One. So for me, Masters one, no question. Super Bowl, I don't know. Like if it's not my team, I don't know that I care to be there.
Well, that's fair. I don't know. I just think it would be a cool experience, and I'm just thinking maybe me and my family would go. So that I think I would want them to enjoy it, maybe for them to experience it.
And I don't know if it's like if it's my team, I want to be there. But if it's not my team, I think I prefer the viewing experience of the team.
Really? there's really a, no, a clear number one for me. So I'm going to put that at number two. I'm going to switch it for the first time in 20 weeks. Before we go to the next one, I'm going to switch it. That was number two.
NBA Finals.
Damn. There's still a sporting event that I would like to go to above this. If we were talking Kobe, this would be a clear, like there was
Oh,
back in the day, I got a chance to go see Kobe play in the playoffs against Memphis.
hmm.
And that was pretty much an NBA finals for me, like to get to see him during that playoff situation where obviously it was a completely different than getting to see him in a regular season game. So I'm still going to put that at four in hopes that you're going to say my number one.
I mean, so NBA for me is going to be up there because playoff basketball atmosphere is wild. It doesn't even have to necessarily be your team.
Yeah.
You're in that little dome, 20,000 people, and it's awesome. So NBA Finals. I haven't been to a finals. I've been to playoff games for the Cavs, but not a finals. But so you're saying you would not like LeBron, Luca,
Which
Austin
they're winning this,
Reeves.
which they're winning this year. I hope you are going ahead and planning that yo-yo. Just like because I heard you say yesterday on the live, if the Cavs win, there's no wait. Go ahead and get to working on that Lakers yo-yo because it's about to happen.
Well, the Cavs, like I said, they might just get it. It's just a championship yo-yo. It gets its own yo-yo.
That's fair. I ain't gonna argue with that.
Um, but okay.
Yeah.
FIFA World Cup
Five.
5. So
Pass. I
why?
don't want to sing. I'm not at a concert. I don't want to do the wave. I don't want to do none of that. And plus,
Oh,
I just
that is a
don't
good
enjoy
blind 5.
soccer.
I'm gonna go concerts one of these weeks. But I don't love soccer or football. Um,
Yeah, I don't either.
but I've seen those crowds and they kind of seem electric.
Oh, they're electric, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got me over in the corner not wanting to do any of that.
Hmm.
So I'm good on that.
Yeah, there's certain aspects that have to be enjoyed to enjoy that type of atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Number 5, WrestleMania.
One. One. This has been a lifelong dream of mine. I mean, I remember watching WrestleMania 13 back in the day and it completely changed my life. So if you have
Is is WrestleMania once a year?
once a year,
And so that just happened.
that just happened. Yeah.
So it's not even at the same time each year.
It's in April. Uh, when me and my
Oh,
wife got
Worlds was
engaged,
SummerSlam,
yes.
which is
Yeah.
not, is that like where's the rank here? SummerSlam
So
and
there's
WrestleMania.
SummerSlam's number two, I would say,
Okay.
or well, or maybe you could argue two or three.
Okay.
But I mean, it's the hottest party of the summer, my friend.
Hmm.
So it just so happened to be in Cleveland. But yeah,
Perfect.
WrestleMania, dude, is
So what
they've
were you going
made
to
it
say
a
about getting
whole.
engaged?
Well, oh yeah, when me and my wife got engaged, we had WrestleMania tickets. My son happened. So we did not get to go to WrestleMania, but and COVID happened. So WWE actually canceled Mania that year. We got our tickets back or our money back on accident because they canceled the event. Um, so
So
we were
your
gonna
son
go
was
that year.
born or she didn't want to go pregnant?
She was pregnant.
And did you have to fly or
We were going to, I think. My son is right here. Uncle
what's
Jake's
up?
on here. He's not saying nothing, so I think we're
Speaking
good.
of him, that was a great unboxing with Matthew.
Oh, he loves G2,
Stole
bro.
the show.
He gets just as excited about those boxes as I do, and that's what's funny. Those two, bro. He's had that Druid coin in his pocket for however long it's been. So, okay, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hello. Okay, cool.
Thanks for the cameo.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
Follow
no, dude, he gets
Matt Mullins
jacked.
on Cameo. Order him up for your bachelor party, birthday, whatever event you have.
Amen, brother.
You ever seen Cameo? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking. Yeah, dude. I've had people buy when Matthew was born, my fraternity brother bought us a cameo from Mick Foley. Uh
Who's
and
that?
all Mankind,
Who's that?
Cactus Jack,
Is this a wrestler?
Dude Love. Oh my God, bro.
Hulk
If
Hogan
you,
on there?
bro,
Should be.
let's go to the next
You don't like Hulk
topic.
Hogan?
No, dude, I mean, historically, wrestling fans, I mean, who ruined the business more, Hulk Hogan or John Cena?
I I don't
The
know.
only person right now that cares about this conversation we're having is Sam over in the UK. And Sam, I love you.
So Sam's a Hulk fan?
No, Sam likes wrestling. Sam was in my DMs the next morning after Mania. We were talking about Mania. So,
Is Logan Paul in Mania?
so yeah, he wrestled AJ Styles, which you don't know that name either, but he's awesome. You would like him.
AJ Styles?
AJ Styles, the
Okay.
phenomenal AJ Styles.
It's a good name.
Wrestling is all about theatrics. Dude, I grew up with it.
Well,
One of my earliest memories is me and my dad watching The Undertaker. I mean, it was so scary to me as a kid that I remember it.
the
So,
I mean, I don't know. Bangers wouldn't be the way it is if you didn't have you know what I mean? I would say wrestling commentary.
so that is hilarious. You brought that up. You know, personally, I studied wrestling commentary to get better at bangers. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I studied Jim Ross, Jim Cornette. Um,
Just ways to describe things.
yeah,
Keep people
yeah.
engaged, entertained.
And both of these guys are Southern guys, so it's easy for me to talk that way. It's easy for me to. I don't have to work hard to be able to do what they do. There's a baby in the room. A baby grows.
Yeah, mine just woke up, so we'll see what happens here.
That's
Um,
fair, brother.
she's screaming. All right, so oh my goodness.
We've had, did you see? I know it just happened last night, but did you see the unboxing that Connor did?
No,
Oh, God, brother. You got to go watch it.
I want to see that one and oh no, yes, yes, because he has a weird name on Discord and I don't translate like I can't keep six names for everybody in here.
I know.
So
I don't know what that name is
yeah,
either.
I
I
gotta
just
go
say
watch it.
Connor.
Quant or something.
Yeah, Quantum or
Mhm.
something like that. But he's bro is talented. That's what I'm gonna say. I only watched the first like 3 minutes because I was immediately like, this is better than anything I've ever done. Me and him have got to talk. So I was like, let's hold off on that. So I messaged him this morning and I said, the second you open your eyes, you message me. So I'm going to be trying to steal some stuff from him because technology is good and the technology could help our show too, I think.
All right, I gotta go watch this again.
It's good. There's
Um,
been a lot of good unboxings. Cliff just did
I
one last night of the berries and cream.
I don't know why I like I know what's gonna be in the box. I like unboxings. Like I would watch Unbox Therapy, that YouTube channel, on things that I have no interest in buying. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I don't, but you know, I can imagine. I'm assuming it's just people living the hype, loving the product, and just enjoying life.
Yeah, this is a specific channel. This guy just unboxes and kind of reviews everything a little bit, but
Gotcha.
um I don't know if we can do this without prep, but we're gonna try it
Okay.
for today's episode. Your guys' Stooges cast with the FOV 6
Yes.
was insprising. So, um, pick your six. We're gonna
Okay.
go back and forth draft style. We can't pick the same. Pick your six. I'm gonna pick my six. Active models for your FOV.
Active models.
Yes.
Okay.
And since I'm a gentleman, I'll let you get first pick.
Mongoose 1.5.
Okay, and I'm gonna take T52.
Sorry, babe. Okay, that's fair.
Now, gotta round this out. Like, are you like? I guess you can explain your picks afterwards or during, but this is your FOV 6 of active models. So,
Okay. I'm gonna go council.
Good one. Obviously. I
Yes.
think. Hmm. What's Matt gonna pick? So I got to pick based on what I think you're gonna pick.
Oh, so we can't pick anything what you're picking.
Right.
Oh,
Off the
so I
draft
can't.
board.
Okay, so you took T52 away from me.
Mm-hmm.
That gun, bro.
Um, I don't think he'll do that. I'm gonna take the Druid.
Okay.
So I got T52 Druid. You have 1.5 and Council. I wonder if we should have snaked this. So I got two picks because you got first pick.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Do that.
Nah, it's all right. Since it's only two of us.
I'm gonna go Wraith.
Ooh. And just for entertainment purposes, we're going to lump them in together so you can't get like I couldn't say
Brass.
AL7 of something, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I am going to take which would so this takes both, but the AL7 Arbiter X
Okay. That's fair. So I would take AL7, AL6 Mongoose
regular. But yeah,
regular.
they're active. I haven't dropped any in a long time.
No, but still very active. You have geese.
Hmm.
And we've picked four,
Carbine.
right?
Yes.
Or I've picked four. You haven't picked four yet. This is your fourth.
Carbine.
Okay. This is difficult. Oh, you know what though? You got the Banshee SS. I'll go TIS. Or you got the T52. I'm gonna go TIS.
Um,
Or I could just go Banshee 22.
you could definitely go Banshee 22. I'm trying to think if I actually retired the TIS with those
Okay.
gunmetals. I
Don't
don't
answer
know.
that. I don't want to make you answer that. I'm gonna go Banshee 22.
If you had to pick one, are you going AL7 or regular?
AL7.
I think I'm going AL7 as well. If
Yeah.
I had to pick from that. Um, Now I didn't prepare for this either, so we're kind of in that same boat.
I feel like I know what your answer is going to be. Well, no, I feel like there's two that I'm debating what your last one would be.
I
But
mean,
you might.
I definitely have. There's still some good choices here, and I'm gonna go Prowler.
Okay, you shocked me with that. I was thinking you would go Afterlife or Grunt.
And nothing to say here.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair.
So
I
you
know
have
you
one
love
more.
the Afterlife. Of course, you put the damn Arbiter in there. I mean, that's what you have. That's what you
Well,
do. That's your yo-yo.
I'll explain after our picks why I went where I went, but so you got
Okay.
one left.
I got one left.
Mhm.
Um. Oh, the Evo.
Okay.
Were
So
you about to steal that one?
it was on my short list here, so
That's
I
fair.
have was considering um to round out my pack here. Do I need a Jackal? Do I need a tie respawn? Um it's like what else do I need in this pack of six to really just round it out? And that's so I took Carbine. I'm not going to take the Afterlife. Grunt really it comes down to do I want that responsive yo-yo or not, I think. Um but sleeper pick, if you had taken my Prowler, I was probably going to go Nessie 24.
Dang, I know that's another good one.
Um,
You're leaving a six. You're just leaving so much out.
because I thought you were going to be on the Nessie 24 because it's kind of like the goose, kind of like where I'm actually going with my pick. Loadout SR.
Oh man, why didn't I say loadout? That sucks.
Now,
That's just
I'm definitely missing a responsive, but with loadout and loadout SR still sitting there, I had to take one because it's just a must have.
I played responsive so long, it just does not even, it does not, it's not for me anymore. I was playing responsive at 14 years old.
Well, testing those workhorses kind of brought it back out for me.
Yeah.
Um, so with your six,
Yeah. I
I
feel
think
like,
I think all right, I'm gonna run down the six. We're gonna let the people vote, and I don't think it's close. I think I destroyed you. Uh,
wow.
so Matt Mullins, his six pack, Mongoose 1.5, Council, Wraith, Mongoose, B22, Evolution. You're gonna lose people going 1.5 and Mongoose.
I don't think I will. It's a completely different feel.
Yeah, but I just think I have a better variety in my six pack of T52, Druid, AL7, RBX, the Carbine Prowler, and Loadout SR.
Dang. Yeah, you do win. I hate that. I hate that already. I hate that.
You want to try again?
No. No, I don't think I can still win because I'm still gonna pick the goose 1-5 and the goose.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna clean up there. Um,
So I
yeah,
mean, dude, there's no, I mean, dude, every model you make, bro, it sucks. Like every month I want a freaking yo-yo and I don't want a yo-yo. Right now I'm sitting here going, I don't need another yo-yo. Does that make sense? But in a
yeah.
couple days, you're gonna put up a Patreon post and are telling us what the next yo-yo is, and I'm gonna want it. And I'm not even. I can't help it, bro. I don't know what it is about me. I think it's what the whole community is.
Well, there's a good aspect there and a bad aspect of always wanting the next one.
Yeah,
Even though I've got full displays here. And I think part of that goes with my design philosophy, and that came a little bit with Patreon happening, where
fair.
I like to keep offering a variety. So I'm not releasing a
The
rate
same thing.
and then, directly a T52. They're kind of spread out.
Yeah,
So I try to give you a little bit of a different spice, a new play every single month. And then just for the active lineup, I like to have nothing in that same category. Um, I would say my contradiction right now is maybe the Mongoose 1.5 and the Nessie. They're pretty close. Um, Loadout's kind of a different story too, because we have the Loadout SR that will continue for a little bit. Um, but I think just having a lineup that serves different purposes helps.
people want it.
Um, you have a spot for it so that you use it. Um, I don't know.
Amen. Amen.
I want you to use it if you're going to get it, right? Or
Right.
even if you use it as display. I haven't touched these yo-yos in here, but they're art.
Amen to that.
You got any questions?
No, what's up on the 1-5? Did you get them yet, or the pack storms? Did you get them yet?
Mm-mm. Snail mail.
Man, the mail has been bad lately,
No, you'll
bro.
see. You'll see, because I'll have to assemble, test, prep. Um, Labels are on their way, stickers and pins. Um,
You did a pin?
did a pin.
Okay. Not a
Just
coin.
poor planning.
Poor planning.
I didn't have time for coins to get here. So after made the switch to coins, I could have easily ordered the. Well,
If you
actually,
didn't,
I just got the logo done 4 days ago. So I could have got the logo
so
done
there's a logo.
way before. Yeah, because it has to have a new label for the box. Um, Specific to this yo-yo, and then so I used
Oh,
that for the
nice.
pins. I would have had to get the logo made much prior to have coins.
Bro, it's cool to me that there's a logo. I'm glad to hear that you say that there's a logo. I'd rather have a logo than a coin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cool. Cool.
yeah, it's
I'm, I'm
whole
stoked.
own deal.
I I'm waiting on the mail here for one item and then I'll have you an overnight package. Hopefully overnight. I'm not going to promise anything. It depends on how much it is.
Yeah,
But
just priority is going to be fine.
um Yeah. And
So
then, oh, sorry.
no, I was wrapping that up.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to come to fruition right there with Patreon shipment, which is my somehow the way I do things.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured it would be, I'd figured it would be the end of May, to be honest.
I thought it would be the end of March, but just happens. Supply chain.
If UIYC, if we can get it out before UIYC, that would be dope.
Yeah, when is UYYC?
Uh, January 6th, National Yo-Yo Day, or not
Well, it's
January 6th,
definitely not January 6th.
June 6th. I cannot believe I just said January 6th. Oh, oh my God. I'm so sorry, Dabs.
All
All
right, so
right.
June 6th, we're coming up.
June
I got to
6th.
finalize that. Get you an FOV 28. 28 or a max. I don't know how many glitches I have. If they still have a table, hit you up with
Dang.
glitches at the table, maybe some A grades,
We
and
got to get a hold of dude and make sure that there's even tables left.
yeah, it's just so I don't know. It's hard. So
So,
that's
and I
the priority
actually,
list.
my mother-in-law is going to watch my kids. So it's going to be me and Mrs. Mullins by ourselves for the first time in years, and we get to go to a yo-yo contest and hang out with our friends.
Hey, it's
We are
one step
super
down from
stoked.
WrestleMania, but
Whatever, bro.
man, why didn't I put World Yo-Yo Contest on that top five?
Yeah, so I've been to Worlds a couple times, and it's always just you talk about meeting your heroes and meeting the people that you watch on the internet and love, and I fan out every time I go. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
Well, that's fair, bro. When I was going to the shitter after SummerSlam, I ran into Hank Freeman and held my shit to talk to Hank Freeman for 20 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sounds
You
like
got
Toilet
to.
Circle on the pod last week.
Bro, we love Phil, dude. I love Phil. Shout out Phil. Sorry AL7 Herdsman wasn't on that list. That's what really should have been on my list, but I haven't got to play it yet. I'm excited. Dude, he talks good about it. Whew.
It's
He
good.
talks good about it.
It's really
So
good.
I'm excited to get one in my hands. And congratulations to Phil. Dude, all these signatures you've been doing have been effing nasty.
It's
Like I threw the druid, holy pissness. I never expected it to be that good. And that's just me being stupid, I know, but Phil tells me that the AL7 herdsman is going to be a completely different experience for me.
I don't think it's going to be a mongoose experience for you, so we'll see how much you love it
It's not about that. It's just he said it's a completely different feel.
than the regular herdsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little wider. And I'll kind of keep it there. I don't want to go too much into it until they're
Oh
ready.
yeah. Yeah,
But
but I love Phil. Phil's the dude. Phil's making me a tray too, bro.
hmm
Mm,
I've
mm.
been waiting on that EDC tray for 6, 7 months.
Hey,
I made
dude.
that EDC Instagram to advertise Phil's trays.
Okay, I know, and you're about to have one to post on there, bro. Hey, so here's the thing. We didn't talk about one thing, the player shirts. I hope Mike's shirt has been going great with the Druid. It's a beautiful design.
It has not made it to the website.
Well, it needs to. We
Yes,
got
it
to get it
does.
on the site. We got to get it on the site. People are wanting it, bro. People are
I'm really
wanting it.
good at yeah, doing half of the project. Coming
Hey,
up with the
bro.
idea, getting the shirt designed, getting the prints, but then the last step of printing some shirts and put them on the website really
Hmm.
is the hang up. I
Hey,
mean, I've had the
bro.
supply pods in, yeah, they'll be up next week for 2 months.
Hey, bro. You've been behind, bro. Or you've been busy. That's the best way of saying it.
So, and the best way that I can explain that is because it's a little bit of work to get it on the website, but you're also, when you put it on the website, creating more work, which is the
Hmm.
job. But I also have to be prepared to fill that new space of work.
And it's Big Mike, so people are going to support probably past what you want to work.
No, because I think the more shirts that sell, the better because it goes to Mike and his yo-yo dreams.
Absolutely. Can't
Um,
wait to watch him win that.
and then so hopefully that'll make its way throughout, and we'll get everybody on there with a shirt, just so people have a way to support their favorite G2 players.
Amen.
You know,
Excited.
it's I don't know. It makes sense to me. Hopefully it works out that people get something they want, and also they know they're supporting their favorite player in a way that they couldn't right now.
Amen, dog. Bro, I got a Goose 1-5 shirt coming, a large. Do you think it's gonna fit me?
What do you plan to use it for?
I was thinking about a strip tease for you, bro.
So what do you what? So somebody didn't want their shirt, and you got a shirt.
Dude, yeah, this the retro yo put up, which shout out retro yo. Um, he put up his whole box. So I'm getting a whole Patreon box. It's exciting, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't
Hey, dude,
know if he plays responsive or he got into it and then he was like, "Uh-oh, I don't like this. I'm out."
yeah, the only one I'm looking for is the mystery, not sponsored. Hit me up, y'all.
I don't think you're getting that mystery. Yeah, I would you somebody you'd have to do like a wellness check if somebody's
Can
gonna.
I show you what I'm offering first?
Yeah.
Because I'm offering heat, bro. I'm offering
Okay.
heat.
Let me see.
Berries and cream wolf.
Hmm.
That's what I'm offering for it. You don't think so?
I think you're gonna have to get somebody that wants the old school G2 or um has multiple Mongoose 1.5s.
Yeah, which I know there's a couple of those too.
That's a good colorway right there.
That's another thing I might offer.
That's blue.
That is blue, bro,
I
but
can't believe you're gonna let go of something blue.
we need to have a episode just on goose color theory. That's 100% a real thing I think we should have because this month you put the goose lovers in a tight spot because how do you choose between snozberries and plasma berries?
Well, that's the point.
Can't. You got to have both. Got to have both.
Well, that's not the point. But the point is, hopefully that the colorways are even for the Patreon shipments so that when I order them, I order pretty close to the same amount, and hopefully it splits out and everybody gets their first choice.
That's fair. But a lot of people want all of them, which I have found that in the DMs that a
And
lot
I
of people
think,
have close to all of them.
yeah, and especially on something like that where there's not going to be a lot of colors.
Exactly. Which have you thought about that at all?
I have like 40 raws left, and I don't know if I'll put those for customs or if I'll do like
Oh, baby, put
a
them up for
specialty, like a
customs.
reverse rainbow road or kaleidoscope or
Packstorm. Packstorm.
we got unicorn. No, yeah, unicorn storm. So that's pretty.
Yeah. So why don't we do Packstorm? Or
We can't have three blue storms. Well, we can, but yeah, Golden Coast is really good.
I mean, I'm just sitting here grabbing things off of my desk. These
Chug.
are these are things that we can do. Hey, look what John Conley did for me.
Yeah, he did an awesome job.
Yes, he
He
did.
The thing with colorways, it's weird. I don't think about it across models, because that would take like a level of professionalism that I don't have. To sort out colorways for each model and then be like, oh, I've never done a red base on the mongoose. Like, why? What was I thinking? Instead, it's kind of just when I get yo-yos, whatever color I think is good idea at that time. It's never
That's
based on what's been already on the model, outside of trying not to duplicate. What's up? The star of the show.
hey, there's Uncle Jake.
Um, mine's still losing their mind upstairs. So,
That's fair, bro. I'm sorry.
what do we what do you want to do on three? Your mic went out.
Packstorm Herdsman on 3. I don't think we change it. I think we keep fighting for what we want.
Good episode. Pack Sword herds it on three. One, two,
Packstorm
three.
Hardy on
Pack
3.
Sword herds it.
1, 2, 3. Packstorm Hardy. Love y'all.